Everyone keeps asking the same question. Why doesn't India just build its own ChatGPT? Why aren't we competing head to head with the US and China on large language models? The 2026 Economic Survey does not start with ambition or optimism. That in itself is rare. Instead of glorifying India's AI position, it offers a pragmatic and realistic assessment of where India actually stands, grounded in economic and structural constraints. And that reality is uncomfortable. India is not at the frontier of AI, and chasing frontier scale large language models, at least for now, is not feasible. So, what does that mean? Do we give up? Do we resign ourselves to being consumers of AI built elsewhere? Or can India be a meaningful contributor? This is the key question that the report tries to answer. Let's start with why India can't win the LLM arms race, and it shouldn't even try. The AI race at the frontier is no longer about talent or ideas. It's about brute force resources, capital, compute, energy, water, and geopolitics. And on these dimensions, India is structurally behind. The report makes 4 hard facts explicit. First, frontier AI is resource intensive. It isn't just about money, it's about basic survival resources. The survey reveals a staggering fact. The energy used to launch a rocket is consumed every single day by just one AI data center. And the water, a single facility can guzzle 20 lakh liters of water every day. In a country already facing water stress, scaling AI is not just a tech choice, it's a resource crisis. Second, frontier capability is highly concentrated. Training frontier models is dominated by a tiny club. India has a shallow pool of researchers with hands-on experience in training and scaling, a gap that cannot be quickly closed. Third, data centers are the physical core of AI, and India lacks them at scale. GPUs must be housed in large, reliable data centers, and India only has 3% of the world's data centers. We do not have the hyperscale capacity to support frontier AI development. Fourth, advanced hardware is constrained and it's geopolitical. It's not that we just don't have GPUs, it's that the global supply is tied up in geopolitical queues and export controls. Even with the money, India can't simply skip the line. This is not a catch-up problem, it's a structural asymmetry. Now let's focus on what India actually has. The report is clear that our constraints do not imply an absence of capability. They just point to a different starting point. First, India has a large AI literate workforce. Second, we have demonstrated capability in deploying technology at population scale. Think of our digital public infrastructure. Third, we possess diverse domestic data across health, agriculture, and education. That's ours. Fourth, we have a massive open source developer community. Taken together, these are the capabilities the report builds on in proposing India's AI strategy. So, what should be India's AI strategy? AI value creation need not be concentrated in frontier models. The report therefore pivots towards a bottom-up approach focused on 5 pillars. The first pillar is sector-specific small models. Instead of chasing massive LLMs, India should focus on application-led, sector-specific small models for agriculture, for healthcare, for education, for urban governance, for Indian languages. These are high-context, messy, local problems where frontier models are often overkill and ineffective. The strategy further emphasizes open source and open weight models to reduce vendor lock-in and promote shared innovation. These models should be built to run on phones, PCs, and local servers, not hyperscale clouds. The second pillar is leverage data diversity. India's true competitive advantage lies in the scale and diversity of its domestic data, which can be curated into unique data sets for training. The third pillar, treat AI like digital public infrastructure. Think UPI, think Aadhaar, but for AI. The report proposes an AI OS initiative where the sovereign acts as a coordinator to turn AI into a public good with shared data sets, shared compute pools, common standards, auditable, interoperable systems. Not one national supermodel, a national AI operating layer. The fourth pillar is calibrated regulation. Too much regulation stifles innovation. Too little undermines trust. Regulation too must be calibrated for AI to thrive. The fifth pillar is human-centric, the non-negotiable, which is jobs. All of this has to be done while balancing jobs and productivity in a labor-rich economy like India. This is why the report proposes a massive institutional solution, the AI Economic Council. This isn't just a committee, it's a body responsible for deciding the pace of deployment. At the same time, technology policy without education reform will fail. The report calls for a shift towards earn and learn models. It even suggests credit-bearing industry fellowships starting as early as class 11. The goal is to build a workforce that works with AI, not one that is displaced by it. The lesson from this report is simple. Don't chase frontier LLMs. They are too costly, too thirsty, and misaligned with the Indian reality. India also does not need to build the biggest models in the world. It needs to build the most useful ones. If India gets this right, it can move from being the world's IT back office to its AI front office. This is not a hype-driven vision. It's a sober, realistic roadmap. And the real choice is this: prestige or progress.